Project music. Sometimes I just be needing a moment.
Mark is on his way, boy.
I just need some time, I'm trying to think straight. I just need a moment in my own space. Ask me how I'm doing, I say okay, yeah. But ain't that what we all say? Sometimes I think back to the old days, and the pointless conversations with the old me, yeah. Like when my mama used to hold me. I wish somebody would've told me if you wanna.
Going through a lot, can't let it box me in. Always knew God, yeah, we locked, we in. No one prayed for me, they just watched me sin. But I'm blessed, so now they gotta watch me win. Every hard day, I accepted that. Tough love, the hard way, I respected that. Matter of fact, you turned your back, I expected that. But I always blame myself when reflecting back. Keep my feelings to myself, keep them bottled up. But secrets keep you sick, you can bottom out. No one to talk to, gotta talk to God. When life knock you down, get up and walk it off. After I got shot, I couldn't walk at all. Talk to God, now I'm back walking tall. Back around my jungle, roaming. Sometimes everything be okay, you need a moment.
I just need some time, I'm trying to think straight. I just need a moment in my own space. Ask me how I'm doing, I say okay, yeah. But ain't that what we all say? Sometimes I think back to the old days.
Alright, we live. Yo, Benjamin's Room, episode 15. We live in Music Box Studios. Benjamin, KP. You know, we always come in with them very, very special guests here. We deep in the trenches, and we got who?
Got ZIRE in the building, man. All this hard is all this, man. Make sure you remember that.
Dog, me and Dirt's story is a crazy story because it started right after Hurricane Katrina, right? And on this podcast a lot we talk about the sands of time, the waves of life, the sands of time, the waves of life, the ups and downs, how the perception of things change. I didn't have an Instagram at the time. Instagram probably wasn't even a thing. Wasn't even a thing at the time. And Hurricane had just hit. I just got a job as a security guard at Family Dollar. You heard me? Like, niggas walking in that bitch stealing everything, you hear me? Two guys, they come up, Juan Kizak, Dirt, they selling DVDs, you hear me? I think that was already Juan's spot when I got that job. Yeah, it was. So I was new to the spot.
Because he brought me on and let me start coming with him and do that.
Right.
He had a CD burner to burn the movies and stuff.
That shit was hot.
Yeah.
So,
you know, that was hot commodity.
Yeah, that was what we talking like 06?
This before the internet is the internet.
Mm-hmm.
They had internet,
Everybody
AOL.
had all that shit.
Yeah, they had dial up, you know.
Yeah, we had
all
shit.
that before the internet
Napster
come
was
on.
popping.
Yeah, we had shit. So this like right after, this like 06, right after the hurricane, right? So like, I see dudes and like we link. Cause I'm a security guard, but I'm not a security guard. I just got a job. Like I got yeah. So I see them. I'm like I'm josting most of my time outside with them. You hear me? And just just browsing the store, whatever. I'm hitting the store for batteries, phone, for the radio, all that type of shit, right? Mm-hmm. And Juan had this favorite song he'll play. You Make Me Better. Whenever that song played, money was coming. Like he'll be slow. He said, "Be about to put on my money song." He put that bitch on, money coming. You hear me? And so it was so crazy because I remember one day we standing out there, and the kid just walk up. And he just talking like at the time, I still look at Nut the Kid the same way because like
Kid is a superstar, man.
The fucking squad, like I waited for every summer, every fucking
wait for them squad
every fucking
mixtapes to
squad.
drop.
Man, that shit was and it was almost like Christmas when you heard one. And you like, hold on, that's out? You heard me? Like, yeah, that shit out. You heard me? And Wayne was on that bitch like, if you paying for this shit, you're a duck ass nigga because my shit free. But niggas was paying for them bitches. I don't give a fuck because you needed the head.
You couldn't get it.
Like so the people who had it on deck was like, so I see Nut pull up and Nut just hollering at these dudes like, I'm like, man, that's fucking Nut. Yeah, they're like this nigga, like the nigga.
We got all kind of music, like me, Juan, Nut keep telling me put it out. Like, we really have old songs and shit. On the You Make Me Better, me and Nut have a whole song on the You Make Me Better beat.
Wow.
Cause Wine liked it so much, so when we went to the studio, he automatically got that beat.
So he already liked the song like that.
Got it. Look at the crazy part, all the old, but some of it, I ain't gonna say all of it, but some of the old songs is on. Y'all remember Reverb Nation?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the old songs at, cause that was a platform at that time to be able to put the music out. We ain't had YouTube, we ain't had all that around that time.
No.
So that was the platform where an independent artist could put his music out in. So, like, I didn't even, go back and check this till way years later, because, at one point I started looking for old music, some of my old music and stuff. And I remember, my Facebook page made me remember Reverb. Facebook remember every motherfucking thing.
Everything.
So I'm like, damn. And I went on there, and we had some of our old songs.
How much music did you lose on MySpace?
Nothing. I never been on MySpace. I never had a MySpace page. When MySpace was out, I was in the streets for real.
So you wasn't
like
into
I wasn't
music.
I wasn't into social media at that time.
Well, you lucky because a lot like anybody that uploaded it was into music on the MySpace era, all that shit got lost. It's just gone. And so it make you think about a lot of times when we put all our music on like on these platforms, you gotta hope the platform stand. Stand the test of time. Like YouTube, like a lot of us we put so much into a lot of these apps and stuff like that. It's on them to stand the test of time because if they don't, all of us lose. You know what I'm saying? So I like Reverb. Everybody after Reverb, everybody went what they on that SoundCloud and the other one that's taking all the views.
Come to think about I got Fuku songs on SoundCloud too.
On SoundCloud, that's what I'm saying. So like you have SoundCloud. What the other one who just they've been going into the podcast world? Spotify.
Yeah.
So
I have music on everything, every streaming platform.
But this the thing. As time passed,
look at old ZIRE, man.
On Reverb.
Yeah, on Reverb, man. Look at that. See these songs.
Well, how you feel about
Right there. Push it away.
Shit, send me the link. I can make that bitch play in the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Juan Kizak. Say that, real hustler. You heard me? Real hustler. Yeah.
That's like going without morning.
Wow, I really had that smoke.
When I say I bring you to your front door like you ordered me.
Speak on that for me. Speak on Juan Kizak.
Man, that's my brother.
And what he meant to you, bro.
And that's my brother.
But he was the one that kind of linked us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, at a time in my life when I was at my lowest, when you met me, I was on drugs. I'm with Wine because Wine allowing me to come sell movies with him to make me some money so I could go get loaded.
Remember you fussing with Wine, and I never really wanted to say this.
About how much you would give, how much he gave me.
And
fucking right, because certain
and then everybody was telling me like, man, I ain't doing this shit no more.
I didn't understand at the time like what he was trying to do. I was trying to get loaded, so I'm trying to get a certain amount. You feel me? But he already understood his hustle and what he was doing and how he was doing it. He let me come. I had a car. He ain't had no car at that time, so I'm coming get him. But in his mind, he feel like, yeah, you come and get me and I'm going to, let you get, but man, I only made this much, boy, you not about to get this. But I'm feeling like, I've been out here with you all these fucking hours, boy, you better give me this much right here.
Right.
And he not going to back down from you or no shit.
Right.
That shit take time.
They do.
I don't have the time.
Right.
Like, when you multi-talented, you have to pick,
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to churches. You have to pick. Like I could actually sit down and write raps, or I could sit down and edit a video. But which one are you gonna do? You only have 24 hours.
You know where I'm at?
You think that's a gift or a curse?
Yeah. Cause you look, this why I'm
Everything is a gift and a curse.
Facts.
Which one you gonna go with? Cause it's different.
I can fly planes today. I can play that shit. I can go play something else. I can play this bitch. I can go do this.
All that same day. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that you gonna have to make a choice. Yeah, you gonna have to make a choice. You gonna do that day. You gonna do that day.
I got a newborn. I got a morning job. Trying to get a night job. Trying to run a website. Instagram. Trying to learn the ins and outs of how you can make the money.
Help.
Right.
Every person needs help.
Right.
But you need help with like-minded people. You don't just need help from somebody. No, you need help from a like-minded person. It's all about progress and moving forward.
Right.
If you're going to help me move forward, that's how I'm quite sure how y'all two together, because y'all both helping each other move forward.
Facts.
And I understand that. Unless it's like that, it don't make no sense.
Right.
I understand putting your homeboy in position because that's your homeboy, but if your homeboy not qualified,
bring shit to the table.
Is it actually helping you? Like, I'm past the real nigga syndrome. I'm past it. I learned my lesson about the real nigga syndrome. We do things against what our gut tell us, because that's what's real. If I tell you, you say, man, look, after this, we about to go to this pool party, right? I say, man, I don't want to go to no pool party. But then I let both of y'all sit up here, man, boy, they gonna have them hoes up and that boy gonna be popping. And I say, fuck it, I'ma come.
Right.
I just went against my gut feeling
That's
on
like
that
when you
real
was about to
nigga
go.
shit.
That's like when you was about to go.
Which my daddy said he was about to leave. I said, I'm right behind your pops. I should have been right behind him like I said. But I didn't. Listen, y'all know the Bible. What the Bible say? If your hand causes you to sin,
we recording?
Yeah, we're running.
If your hand causes,
I didn't know.
What the Bible say? If your hand causes you to sin,
I still up now. Cut it off.
Mine gone, and I don't sin no more.
Yo, Dirt, as a nigga who knew you, like, that's deeper than what you can even think.
Nah, I think
because deeper than what I think, because I just spit it out as a Bible verse, not even spitting it out saying that I'm sitting right next to a real
Bible
solid
verse.
Bible verse.
Sitting next to a living Bible verse, because the word is alive. You are the word. He is the word. I am the word. The word is alive.
The podcast got cut off. We don't really know well, but I don't think it got cut off because this like I really wanted to capture.
Yeah, I got you.
No, I really wanted to capture the part when he spoke to his old self. Like,
so say the question again.
All right, what if this Dirt could speak to the old Dirt and just speak to him, just talk to him, what would he say to him?
Be more focused. And I say be more focused because if I would have paid more attention to the things that the older people was telling me at the time when I was like, man, they tripping, which they was actually giving me the tools that I need to be a successful, adult in life. And I apologize. I apologize because if I would have learned then, I could have been growed more now. If somebody tell you, man, plant some seeds, you're like, man, keep on talking about these damn seeds. All right, but now you get older and you say, damn, I need to plant some seeds. Now, if you would have been planting the seeds when they were telling you plant the seeds, you have a tree, couple of trees with fruits on it. I have it now, but just imagine how much more effect I could have if I understood it then. So older, man, just be more focused, older. You hear me? Because it's going to benefit us in the future. And anybody that's listening right now, start planting your seeds now. It's going to benefit you in the future. Unless you don't plan on making it to the future. If that's the case, well, just continue doing what you're doing.
Bro, you such a powerful dude. And
yes, I am.
And I think
all praise to the Most High.
Yes. And I think that I don't know, this city, we have dudes like you that nobody know. Like somebody don't know. That people need to know. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like
majority of the people don't know.
Right. But
I'm
they
not
need to
popular.
know. Right.
I'm not gonna ever be popular.
Right.
I'm not in the circle. I know all the people that's in the circle, but I'm not in the circle.
You don't think that's powerful?
Well,
I think they have power in that though.
not being in the circle.
But knowing all the people in the circle.
Of course, because I get to stand right here by the circle without getting in it. I get to reap all the benefits that the circle bring without having to deal with the consequences of being in the circle. That's how much more powerful you need. You right there, but you not right there.
Yeah.
The average artist, they want to sign a record deal. I never wanted to sign a record deal.
It's a bank loan.
I started my own company because I started understanding that the only power is in owning. Not being a part of something that's big already. Owning. If I'm on a record label and I'm getting 12 cents, when I could own the shit and get the whole dollar, I want the dollar. That's why we sold movies with wine at Family Dollar, for the dollar.
Right.
Not because I want you to watch the new movie. I don't give a fuck about whatever movie you buy. It's about the dollar, which is still about the dollar right now. We do all this because we want to support our family in a positive way, doing something legal. So we do all this type of stuff right here. But it's for the dollar. We not doing, you ain't bought all this equipment and shit for to do this for free.
Right.
Like, it don't work like that. That's not how life works. But until you understand that, you're going to continue to do things that's not really benefiting you.
Right.
Your dog say, man, come on, man, come with me here. Why? How do it benefit me? Like, if it don't benefit me, I'm not coming. I used to come because that was real nigga syndrome. I'm coming. Man, nigga just not disrespect me, man. Man, fuck that. I want to kill that nigga. Man, where he at? Let's go kill him. No value for my life, the other person's life, or my friend life. How I'm your friend, but I'm about to come with you to do some shit that's about to take you away from your kids and your family.
How you feel about retaliatory killings? Like
I feel like it's necessary.
All right, so
It's necessary.
what do you say? All right, tell me this. All right, I'm a park coach, right?
Right.
You're not there with them kids a lot,
Mhm.
right? What do I tell a kid, right, who tell me, Coach Benjamin, so and so killed my brother, right? I won't kill him. You're there like I'm going to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
What do I tell the kid?
Be ready to suffer the consequences. That's all you tell them. Be ready to suffer the consequences. This the thing. You can't save everybody.
Right.
You could try, but you can't save everybody. Superman can't save everybody. Batman can't save everybody. You cannot save everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Once you understand you can't save everybody, you're going to just do what you need to do and leave it up to them people. See, if you get too involved in it to where you can't make nobody do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You can just give them the same way God do us. God don't make us do nothing. He give us free will.
Mm-hmm.
You have free will. I'm going to tell you, they got consequences. If you think you willing to suffer those consequences, go retaliate for your people. If you know you not willing to suffer those consequences, man, just celebrate your people life on their birthdays and you know the day they pass like regular people, bro. Being in the streets, like I always say, the streets ain't for everybody.
Right.
I have a song called "The Streets Ain't For Everybody." You know what the acronym for the streets for ain't for everybody is?
Mm-hmm.
SAFE. 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 Streets ain't for everybody. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Song gonna be dropping. Me and my dog Sleepy Red, man, my artist, R&B singer. Y'all gonna get to meet him. He gonna come on the podcast eventually.
Yeah.
Cause we got so much work about to be done to what you gonna come talk to him. Yes, the streets ain't for everybody, but I got it in acronyms. SAFE.
You gotta put it in acronym for
I like acronyms like NINE, my
Right.
album.
Right.
It stands for Never Ignore Negative Energy. Like everything have a meaning.
Right.
You have to have some meaning about your life. the average rapper that I hear their music, I like it because I like the rhythm. I like what they talk about because I live that lifestyle. But in retrospect, shit ain't nothing. And a lot of that shit is just based on stories they heard about other people.
Shit you watching on TV and shit now.
You killing somebody because your uncle used to kill somebody.
Right.
Or your daddy used to be a killer, so you won't be a killer. That's that generational curse that's we working so hard to break, man.
Well, that's what this city is right now.
But our city is cursed. Why? People don't understand. God destroyed cities for the same shit that our city is doing. Yesterday they said, man, we had 5 minutes of rain and the city flooded. Do you understand that God is trying to talk to you? Do you understand he didn't flood his cities out before? But if you're not a spiritual person, you're not understanding it.
You're a Bible person.
Right? Not a Bible person.
No, you're not.
I'm a spiritual person.
I like this, but you know the Bible.
I know the Bible back and forth.
I was saying online, and this is not to get too off subject, but I was saying online that everybody going, like all the Bible thumper people going crazy right now because the Euphrates River is drying up, right? And in Bible prophecy, it speaks on the Euphrates River drying up and releasing.
Everything that's in the Bible is coming to pass right before our eyes. They have some that's aware. They have some that's not.
Why would you consider yourself not? All right, I know why, but I'm gonna ask this question as a critical thinker because I'm on the same path, kind of linked as you. Like I'm a spiritual person, but why would you consider yourself not a Bible person, but you know the Bible so well?
Because the Bible is so intricate, so complicated. There's no way you can say you know the Bible. Mm-hmm. Everybody that read the Bible is supposed to get their own understanding, right? Mm-hmm. I don't understand your understanding. So how I'm not a Bible person? Mm-hmm. Because your understanding, my understanding, all gonna be different understandings.
From the same
so
text.
How can I say I understand? I don't understand that. If these words are powerful enough to make you look at it this way, you look at it this way, and I look at it that way, how do I understand that? And they got buku words in there.
Right.
I don't understand everything about the Bible. I just read it enough to where
just like
I know.
But it's just like the reason why you say you don't speak on other people.
I don't speak on other people.
You don't speak on other people because they can be interpreted a million different ways.
Yes, I could say something.
Same with the Bible.
I could say something, and that person's perception of it is not my perception of it. I thought it was nothing. That person look at it like, why are you saying that? Like, why?
Fucking text
so therefore, I don't like to mention other people like when I'm doing interviews and stuff. I feel like interview me, let's talk about me. Mm-hmm. I have enough that you could talk about me. Now certain people like I know it's okay to talk about these people or speak on these people. You feel me? But just an average person, I was doing the interview probably I say about a month and a half ago. It was a live interview on Facebook for It's All Good podcast. Mm-hmm. No, what is called? Yeah, no, All Love Over Here.
All right.
All Love Over Here podcast. And I was discussing the same, type of subject with those people. And I was trying to get people to understand, like, if you're a person like me and you've been through a lot, you try to make your life as transparent as possible. Because I want you to feel my pain, but I don't want you to have sympathy for me. Why? You have pain too, right? Like, I don't want that. When I got shot, I didn't want nobody to be like, oh what? You know how much shit I done? I was supposed to get my ass shot eventually. Mm-hmm. You feel me? If you shoot people,
you're shot.
All right then. But you have to be able to understand that. You feel me? You gotta understand the things that God doing in your life. If you don't understand the things God doing in your life, then you won't start understanding the things the devil doing in your life. The devil don't have power to make you do anything, right? But he do have the power to throw all kind of things at you. And God be standing there like, that's my child. I'm standing behind it. And man, just imagine every time you fail and you do the wrong thing, man, God gotta do this. Why the devil laying, told you. I feel like, I'd rather make God proud when he speak of me. Like he got his own folding when he talk about me, cause he know, man, that's big stepper for me.
Facts.
Big stepper for me. I know you could throw everything at him. You're not gonna change his heart. You know,
hard for me.
You're not gonna change his love for me. I don't care what you do to him. And that was the situation.
Oh.
Being a drug addict, heroin, cocaine, for 17 years, and stopped because of a saying my grandfather told me. My grandfather told me, nothing beats a made-up mind. You could go to rehab, you could go to church, you could go to whatever. Just make your mind up. When you make your mind up, you're gonna change it. I ain't doing that shit no more. You ain't doing that shit no more.
Hey, hold on. Freeze. Keep going, but freeze right quick. Somebody very important in my life, Michael Alexander. He told me this. He said, I don't care where you go. If you bringing you with you, you can move to Texas, move to Atlanta. If you bringing you with you, you gonna go through the same shit. I don't care where you at.
You people don't listen. The most common problem that we have is nobody want to accept their flaws. Social media have made it to where everybody is somebody, which everybody is somebody in a certain context. Now you say, they took that out of context. People living out of context.
Ooh. I'm happy you said that, all right? And that's going to segue us.
The weed.
Oh, yeah.
Pass that shit.
Yeah, I got, look.
I started smoking with folks.
Pandemic had,
Man, listen. My brother Benjamin Room, he's new to the my brother Benjamin Room podcast. He is new to the podcast shit, so he ain't had everything set up for me. But I love him and I appreciate it.
Look, I'm happy you said that. That's gonna segue us right to our next subject, right? And it's kind of, we living in the information age, right?
Right. Like information is spread so rapidly,
and within that context, within that context of the information age, right?
Right.
I just start to realize, right, as us not being allowed to inside of the internet.
Kind of go you out.
It's some leaves.
I don't know how to roll them.
Leaves right here. Grab a leaves. That's all I really fuck with right now.
If you had a 504 goodie, I would have rolled that bitch for you.
That would have been epic right there. Very epic.
I know how to roll gold. Let my hand go on. Listen, this is another thing I was talking about last night. You only use two hands to do things because you have two hands. But you start, like, in my situation, you understand that some of the things you don't even need two hands to do it. You only do it because you have to.
Because you got two hands. You had three, you'll be using three.
You'll be using three. So if you have one, you use one.
Look, they had a video of the dude driving with his feet.
The girl, too. They had a girl. She do everything.
Well, yeah, it was the girl. And I happen to work with somebody like that and do everything. You know, independent, don't need nobody to do nothing. Do everything with their feet, you know what I mean? And just like you said, you never know what you need until
when God created us, He created us to be able to do any and everything in this world that He created. You have to know there's no limitation to you.
Right.
There's no limitation to you. Me and the guy argued yesterday about this. Man, he did what he told me. Man, how you gonna say that when the white people? I told him, what white people? I don't like no white people ain't stopping me from doing the fucking thing. Like, so I don't understand what you saying when I say the white people stopping you, cause that's your mentality. The white people ain't stopping me. Nothing I ever done have a white person stop me from doing anything.
And nobody in front of you. Nobody ain't stopping
you are your own worst enemy. But the hardest part about it is self-inventory. People so scared to check themselves. I check my own self, so nobody don't have to check me.
I think that's a foreign thing right now. But I also think, and I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, but I also think that the people who was raised around grandmothers, right? The people who was they picked up something that like in the 90s, your grandmother was everything. Your grandmother used to take that time with you and read to you and nurture you when your mama couldn't because mama was all into all type of shit. And now you look at grandmothers, the grandmothers out in the clubs and stuff, so the grandmothers not doing a lot of the nurturing.
That's why we have so much crime going on. The grandmothers now is not rooted in the Bible. The grandmothers now can't teach their grandchildren. I know
grandmother's not 40.
They our age, right. So they not even grandmothering.
Yeah.
The grandmother's not grandmothering.
So look. I said that the
stepmom.
When I said way into this other subject, it was while the information age being so big, right? You get to see, like I have literally seen, computer generators create like civilizations. Like Roblox is a civilization. That fucking Call of Duty, Sims,
GTA.
fucking GTA. That shit is civilization. Like listen, these are a way of life.
What they are trying to do, they're trying to create the metaverse, a new world where you can become whatever you want to become.
You don't think that's already here?
It's already here.
It's already here.
But listen, why would I want to leave my real life to go live a virtual life? So the only people that's gonna really be drawn to that shit is people that don't have a real life. People with a real life don't want to leave their real life.
Well, you don't think. All right, look. All right. Remember we had slavery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And slavery was us working for free, right? Us basically giving up our 24 hours for no pay, right? And you look at now, and you look at what slavery is. You look at the jail system.
Slavery was we working 24 hours for no pay.
Mm-hmm.
Now slavery is we working 24 hours for $15.
Right. So
we gonna give you a little pay,
but it ain't enough.
Give you a little pay now,
right?
It ain't enough to sustain.
Knowing it ain't enough because look, I did DoorDash, and I said, look, I called off from my job for the whole week. I said I'm doing DoorDash. All the hours I do at my job, I'm gonna do DoorDash.
Right.
You know what I made? $1 less than what I make at my job.
Right.
Yeah, and I hustled that shit. I mean, I hustled that shit.
You felt like you was hustling that shit.
I felt, but when I looked, the DoorDash give you the totals and shit, and it show you.
But you was
only made $10 an hour.
But you was hustled. You was the hustle. The minute you was hustled, the minute you brought into the idea of this is better than that. You know what's the best? This right here. You just do you. You are capable. There's no limitation on your ability to do whatever you want to do. You are made in the image of God. You can do everything that. When you read stories in the Bible and be like, "Dang, they did that, man. He was able to do that. This person was able to do that." That means you are a human being just like those people. You are able to do all kind of things. You see people do amazing things, everything like that, because we are capable of all those things.
Do you think Christ
if you
is in
not
all of
don't
us?
limit to yourself?
Like when you think
Christ
about,
not gonna be in all of us.
do you think all of us could do the things that Christ do?
Yes, he is the creator. He created you to be able to do the things that he do. He just don't want you to do the wrong things, but he have to be fair and allow you to have a choice. I'm not gonna make you be good. I'm gonna give you a choice whether you want to be good or bad, and I'm gonna deal with you according to your decision.
Just know they got repercussions.
Oh, they got even repercussions to being good.
Yeah.
So tell me this: you saying the white man not holding us back?
No, I ain't gonna say us, because I can't speak for us. The white man not holding me back.
How could you
feel
say
the
that?
same way.
How you say? But how you feel like that?
Because I have nothing that the white man have been able to stop me from doing.
All right. So
How you holding me back if he can't stop me from doing anything? He not holding me back. He holding me back from what? I wake up every morning and accomplish everything that I set out to accomplish. Who holding me back? If I have that mentality, I'm holding me back. Because I think the white man holding me back. Can't nobody stop you. You godly. You are made in the image of God. You can't be stopped until you stop you.
There's too many niggas out here really making it. Ain't no white man holding them back.
What does the ZIRE project mean to the city?
I don't know. To the city of New Orleans, it mean bad because, it produced a lot of bad, but it also produced a lot of good. You got to understand, we have a Hall of Famer, Marshall Faulk, that grew up on the same streets I grew up on. Went to the same high school I went to. Hall of Famer. You can do it. You chose to be like the drug dealer. Why you didn't chose to be like Marshall Faulk? And be great coming from where you come from. Choices, bro. You are not limited by anything but your mind. You only could limit yourself. I feel like there's no limit. So that means I can do whatever I want to do. Knowing there's consequences. Good or bad, they have consequences. I'm living my life, enjoying myself. Somebody might want to rob me. That's consequences of good. You feel me? I'm out here killing people. Somebody might want to kill me. That's consequences of bad. Either way it goes, there's consequences. But once you understand that, things become more easier. Your choices start being better to where, you're going to suffer some consequences from it regardless. See, check this out. You get your income tax, but you on child support. That was a blessing that you feel like, fuck, man, damn, but I got to give this to, you feel me? That's the consequences of good. You worked all year to get this taxes. This is good. But this gotta happen. Yay!
Fucking butts.
It's not bad, but it's consequences of good.
Right.
You feel me? There's consequences all the time, regardless of however the situation is. There's
Especially
consequences.
if I'm riding around and
See.
strap up, you stupid ass nigga.
Tell me this. Who are the YGs?
The YGs is myself. There's ZIRE. Rest in peace, now Malik. It's Killer Key. Rest in peace, Soul. And Nuthi. Nuthi's still alive. Nuthi's still out here. Me and Nuthi got a single too called Antisocial. It's on YouTube.
Nuthi.
Nuthi?
That's the kid that was on the news?
No, he was with me and with Dusty Money. He the kind of heavyset black dude with the beard on the Dusty Money.
He wasn't on the news. He wasn't on that news article with I don't know.
No, you talking about Pound? Yeah, you talking about with the 70? The 39 and shit.
No. I'm talking about with the kid Kate Gates.
As far as doing what with Kate Gates?
I don't know. Remember they had a viral thing.
Interview and the nigga pulled up with the gun.
Yeah, when the dude pulled up with the gun.
Oh, you talking about that was Easy Money? Easy Money birthday was yesterday, man. Happy birthday to my dog Easy Money.
That shit went viral.
Easy Money is the 8-9 boys.
Yeah.
Why can't we beat it?
Yeah. All right.
That was Easy Money in his hood, and that was some of his homies there going, wind up having an altercation or something, man. Shout out to Snake, man, my dog.
You know so many people.
Shout out to Live too.
See, the 9 Ward is such a fraternity.
They from the 8 Ward.
They from the 8 Ward. They are, but they call it 8-9 boys. So they got some type of affiliation with the 9 Ward.
Cause Easy Money from the 9 Ward.
All right. So I know they had some type of affiliation.
Easy Money from ZIRE and Galvez.
All right. Bro, you so intertwined. Go ahead. You so intertwined into the city, not just the 9.
Man, I've been rapping for over 20 years, and I'm still relevant to where I'm here sitting doing a podcast with you. And I got out-rap any rapper in this city that feel like they want it.
Speak on it.
New Orleans hard as artists. I stand on that. Not because, boisterous.
Right.
Check my track record. You last 20 years out here in New Orleans rap game, nigga. They vicious.
Right.
They'll chop your boy.
What?
They'll destroy you immediately.
Yes.
For me to go, I was the YGs that was popular.
Right.
I was Dusty Money. That was popular.
How the YGs got started?
LOG.
Wait, LOG?
Mm-hmm.
You serious?
LOG formed the YGs. LOG is who connected us together. Like at that time,
Tell that story.
the
Tell that
Florida
story
and
to
the
me.
Desire was beefing.
Tell me that whole story. Tell me that whole story. How that happened?
Well, the Florida and the Desire was beefing back then in those days. You feel me?
Right.
LOG, well, my partner Namali Killer Keeb, he was rapping. I wasn't rapping. Soul and Nuthi, they was already rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I came to this situation with rappers. Like if you hit a YG, them dudes is well formed. I barely was rapping on the beat good. I was learning. You feel me? LOG is the person that taught me how to rap on a beat. And the person that taught me how to put rhymes, like make complicated rhymes, was J-Dog. You know J-Dog?
From
Black Menace.
Black Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay Jones.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah,
Man,
right.
that's my dog. Shout out. For real. He the one that showed me how to rhyme with more than one word. When I was first started, I'm just rhyming with one word. Now he's showing me how to rhyme with a whole phrase. Make that phrase rhyme with a phrase. It sound better. It's like, yeah, man. I gotta give salute to those before me. See, like this is pioneers to me.
Right.
I don't know JayZ. I don't know them dudes.
Right.
Like no knock to them
Yeah.
dudes and what they accomplished. But I don't know them dudes. When I started rapping, man, I was the only listening to New Orleans music, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I was listening to Sporty T because he was dissing Uptown. You feel me? That you know that what it was on. BG was talking about downtown, get out the way type of shit, and you know, yeah. So the YGs formed. So man, hold up, we about to hold it down for that 9, boy. They got people in that 9, like we And the whole downtown, you ain't had to be from the Desire. When that song came on in the club, if you from downtown, you about to be bucking. Can
you tell us who LOG is? Like, can you tell
LOG
people?
is from CTC, Cross the Canal. LOG is a rapper, camouflage down. Shout out to Feel I Feel. You hear me? Shout out to the whole Untouchable. Shout out to Guillotine. Guillotine is the attribute record label that the YG's album dropped under, Guillotine Records.
All right.
But we was connected to all those people through LOG. You know, LOG is a downtown rapper. He made G's and Soldiers, produced by Manny Fresh. Like, you feel me? Manny Fresh produced for downtown dudes before the Hot Boys and all that even came about.
Yeah, he was fucking with the city.
You feel me? So, but nobody don't give us the credit. You know, they don't give us the credit. Nobody don't say, man, boy, Manny Fresh been produced this for LOG. They don't say that. I'ma say it, but they don't say that.
Well, I think he been reaching out to those people so we can.
Yeah, because now he had a perm to where
where
he can do that. As far as New Orleans, his legacy is solidified forever. So why not move the culture forward, such as myself? You dig? I'm a YG. I was with Dusty Money had the city in a headlock. It was over with. If a few more things could have fell into place, man, the whole world would be talking about Dusty Money.
Especially when y'all pulled up in the club.
It was look, we was local artists and pulling up on a tour bus. Like we had a record deal. We going out of town on a tour bus going do shows like we had a record deal.
I seen it.
Man, shout out to Merle, man, just made 9 years. I think yesterday or today that he passed, man, the CEO for Dusty Money, man, real dude, man.
Right.
All of Dusty Money is a Florida project-based company, and I'm out the Desire project, and they actually came and included me in their situation, man, and I thank them for that. And then they came at a time where I had just rehabbed and wasn't on drugs no more, and I get presented this opportunity. Shout out to Black and Mild, man. He made all the beats for everything for Dusty Money. All the songs that the people were loving and shit, Black and Mild produced all that.
Wow. Why do you think when you first came here, I asked you about like the Birdman Master P. Why do you think downtown or just how big the Ninth Ward is? Why do you think they never produced or was able to have a person like that with so many notable names coming out of the area?
Say, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. They had dudes with money like them dudes, because you know them dudes started off as just regular New Orleans dudes with hustle.
Right.
Well, P left and went to California and got his thing popping. Baby come straight out the streets of New Orleans with his, you feel me?
Right.
They had dudes down there with that, but they didn't have enough like-minded people with that.
Right.
That wasn't popular downtown. You feel me?
Right.
It wasn't popular downtown. So it didn't happen. But, like I told you, these ZIRE records came. These ZIRE records, that was dudes who was on that Baby and them level who was going, but the feds came and interrupted that situation.
Last week.
Baby was able to escape that. You feel me? He was able to do his thing and move on. But after he done that, then people gonna keep a closer watch to see who the man you. If you done it, for sure I ain't letting you do it.
Right.
And that's why it became harder. You feel me? It became harder. Them dudes had to go through more because this person has succeeded. They mad that this person that have succeeded, they gonna make sure that nobody else ain't about to do it. And nobody have done it until Ride 49. Ride 49 doing it representing two hoods.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta respect that. Even if you don't like, you can't say you don't like him because you probably don't know him personally. If you say you don't like his music, you have to like his movement.
Right. Even putting uptown and downtown.
You have to like his movement. He is
That's a
opening
game changer
doors.
right now.
He is opening doors and building bridges for every artist that's gonna come behind him. That's only if you understand that, though.
Yeah.
If you look at him as competition, you're losing.
You tripping. Nigga just open the city up.
Yeah, you losing. You supposed to be like, man, they own us now. They paying attention to us now. Man, let me do this. Let me do that. That's why my shit is in motion. Shout out to Ride 49. He making me put haste on my, like, cause he got the door open. He's standing there with the door open. Like, so what I'm gonna do? Just stand there and watch the door be open? No.
Hello.
It's time to, like, let's give them something. Let's do something.
Yes,
With the average artist, they move competitive, which is a sport. It's competitive, but you gotta know when Pro Bowl come, the same dudes who were checking each other in the game and man, them dudes, man, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? But when it's game time, yeah, it's game time. You feel me? The only way you looking at somebody as competition, you have to feel like you under that person. Cause I don't have to prove to nobody that I'm top dog.
See, my first podcast name was There's Something About Rob. And the whole podcast was about Ride 49. My first podcast, right? And we didn't mean for that, right? We just got in a tangent about New Orleans history and how Ride 49 taking the torch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where we at in time right now. So the whole podcast was about that. And I didn't get much. I got a little bit of backlash about it. You hear me? From a lot of the artists. But in the podcast, I basically just say, like, this is the time. Like, I remember, I lived the Cash Money time. I lived the No Limit time.
Right.
I watched everybody eat off the fruits of that. Right, whether they was dissing, whether they got on,
however the
I
situation,
watched them eat off of that situation,
vibe.
right? Because we just got the attention. I said, this is the time for everybody to just get on these shit. Like, from a podcast level, me from a media level, like, anytime anybody shedding light on New Orleans, that's a door open. There's a portal. There's a portal for anybody to eat. There's a hustler. We hustlers by nature.
That's only if you standing there looking, waiting for a door or waiting for a window to open.
Some niggas gonna get it.
The majority. Listen, the majority of the dudes that want to be rappers in New Orleans, the first thing that they not doing is being business minded about rapping. That's like saying you want to be a drug dealer. You gonna learn about selling drugs. You gonna know that a quarter is this. You gonna have. You gonna learn about it. They don't want to learn about music. They feel like they know music. Yes, you have music in you. Yes, you are able to create music. You are a black person. Like, this come from, boy, your ancestors, your roots. It's embedded in you. Yes, you can do that. But can you turn that into money? Because it's business at the end of the day. You fuck how cold you rap. It's business. If you plan on taking care of your family and using this as that aspect, some people, I don't must know if what they want to do.
They want to be on TV, but they don't understand what it takes to get up there.
Yeah.
Cause they value fame over money.
Yeah. And guess how they wind up famous? On the news. Not for something positive, though. But he famous, though. Everybody, boy, the whole city know him. Some people willing to do that, man. We got dudes in jail right now. You know what I wish we could do? What I could do? I wish I could start a label and start signing niggas in jail. Boy, you know the fucking music that's in jail.
Academics?
I won't unlock it.
See,
I won't be able to sign some of them dudes. Like for real, pay that the money that you generate from this music, they're gonna pay for your appeal, your lawyer. If you probably don't have no family out. Like, man, that shit'll be super dope if you could do that. They got somebody trying to do it. I forgot who it was, but somebody brought actually, like, went to this jail and recorded some artists. I ain't never heard it, like, it ain't never came out, because I'm quite sure them people ain't trying to let that happen.
Right.
Yeah, because you belong
They got
to
too
them.
many, you know, we lead the country in the amount of people that's incarcerated.
What, Louisiana?
No, America.
Right.
We lead the country in the most people that's incarcerated. And they got so many stories in there. If you the type of person, like how you guys, you know, bring people stories to life and, you know, in an audio way, man, just imagine them dudes and the stories they have. But the powers that be, they ain't allowing that. Because their purpose is to take you out of society, not sit you here and have you with access to society.
Right.
I think our last guest just did what, 18 or 12?
Yeah. Out the Magnolia.
I ain't never done no time.
See, he did 12 years. He went to Angola and shit. Started boxing. He was a part of the.
He just got out.
Yeah, he just got out a month.
That show come out next week.
Yeah, it come out next week. The kid, he was a Blazer boy. You know what I'm saying? He was a Blazer boy. He did 12 years and he came home. He was boxing and shit. And sort of like what you was saying.
He won a belt?
No, he
did win a belt. He won a belt.
In Angola, he won a belt.
In Angola.
Yeah, he in Angola, he won a belt.
Got the belt. But no, my partner don't have the belt right now at this moment.
No, he out. He been home for a month and a half.
Yeah, my partner still in there.
Yeah, he said the same shit you just said about downtown with the feds and shit.
Yeah.
To the teeth.
Yeah. But on the reflection side, he was saying that he wouldn't change nothing. And he did 12 years. But me being a person who never been shot, me being a person who never did 12 years in jail, right? I couldn't imagine that. So talking to people who've been through all these different situations and hearing them say I wouldn't change nothing through that, it just gives me a lot of insight
You think like that shit so bad.
Right.
That's what you think.
Because
you think that shit so bad. But when you start understanding the lesson in everything, you don't care if it's good or bad. You just start looking for the lesson. You know how that is?
I think that's where he at with it too.
That's where the average person that they've been through something is. The average, if you put anybody up here that been through something, they gonna feel the same way. Cause if you ain't been through nothing, I feel sorry for you because you gonna go through something.
It's on the way.
You gonna go through something. You ain't been through it yet. You gonna go through something. So I feel sorry for you. Like, don't feel sorry for me because I've been through it. Feel sorry for yourself because you have to go through it.
Right.
But it's all good though, because you see the people that went through it. You see them alive. You see them. You talking to them. Mm-hmm. So you know it's not gonna kill you.
Right.
But it's gonna give you the same thing that you interviewed the people about. You gonna have one of them.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But like my thing is, be prepared now. You know this like be prepared. Yeah. Like, prepare yourself.
See, look, something happened to me at work. Right? And I told the dude, I said, everybody got a job. And when I said it,
everybody got a job, 2 years.
When I said it, you heard me? I just said it, and then like about 15 minutes later, it hit me. I just started laughing. You heard me? Like, what the fuck you laughing at? I said, what the nigga hired you tonight? Everybody got a job, dog. Like, everybody got a job, dog. But you do your job. John Payne said that shit.
Do your job.
Do your fucking
Because
job.
when you do like if you, especially if you have a head, a person that understand it. So if you have a head, a person that understand it, and they telling you to do your job, and this thing that we are part of is gonna work. If you come to job tired today, don't feel like doing it, good. But that affects the whole everything as a whole. You feel me? The best thing is when you wake up in the morning and you alive, do something good, bro. If you alive, do something good. Just cause it ain't gotta be a reason to do something good.
Be productive.
Be productive.
He posted this video. Oh, girl ducking. Yeah. When I seen the video, like they got like you look in the comments. This the comments, right? But this was my comment. Queens. When you look at the video, like you seen this video? So, but I'm looking at that bitch. I'm like,
I used to be just like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like
After I left from my wine and I got my money from wine, I was somewhat like that.
see the mind. Which one of them brass bands got a album out? There's an album called The Mind. I think it was like it's one of the brass bands. They got an album out called The Mind, right? And I look at shit like that, and I knew you, and I seen you through a million transitions. I didn't. You know what it like I didn't see you in places I ain't think you all gonna see you. You're gonna see me in places you didn't think you were gonna see me.
Right. Bump into each other.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and it's always love, you
Always
dig?
love.
So we recording?
Yeah.
All right. So and it was always love. So like when I look at things like this, and I know the human mind, right? And me and my coworkers we were talking about that at work, and it was saying we were talking about how you think fuck with how you perceive the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling them about the fucking drug dealers. I said, man, God moved with the drug user than the drug dealer.
Right.
You did? And that shit kind of hit me a little bit different because you think God in the drug, like in the drug, what do you think God at in the drug game?
I don't think God nothing. God is so powerful. There's no way possible for me to even think like how God think. I would be a dummy to think I think what God think.
But do you think God have a place in the drug
God
game?
have a place in everything that happens.
So
in
where
this
he
world.
exists, what do you see, like by you being a person who from the
see-
project, you
alright.
like where you see God at in like
being on
a
drugs.
user or a seller?
How I feel like this. I see God in everything every day. Like it don't matter the situation. Those situations matters to us. God is way bigger than that. You can't even think of what God think. I don't try to think of what God think. I just be thankful for me being alive and being able to take care of my business, which I'm quite sure everybody do. God tell you, if you read his word, that's the closest you're going to be able to get to him, besides your relationship with him and you feeling him in your heart and in your life and in your spirit. Other than that, you can't think. How you could think how the person that created the world think? You can't. Like, it's not possible. But you can try to achieve that level of thinking. That's why they got astronauts, scientists. That's why they have people so smart. Because you can get close as you can get. You're a human being. I mean, you're made in his image. You are capable of going far because he's so great. So, I mean, like, what's far to us probably be this small to him.
Right.
You understand? He that big. So, when I look at that person and I say, they just not choosing God. They choosing drugs. They not choosing God. Know how I know? Cause I was on drugs.
Right.
And I was choosing drugs over God.
Right.
And I had those same consequences, the same repercussions. So I know when I look at your consequences, your repercussions, and it's something that I also suffer, I recognize it. I see it. Like if I see you somewhere, I know you.
Right.
When I see that somewhere, I know that.
Right.
God is in there, though. God is in the midst of. Since we talking about God, the Bible says if 2 or more are gathered in His name, He is in the midst. Meaning He right here, right now, while we talking. He omnipresent. He could be right here and by somebody who praying for him and who need him to do that. That's God.
You can consider this a church.
Yes, it is church because church is people, not a place.
It's not the building.
Nah, that's not church. Church is the people.
There's one thing I wanted to get into, because I didn't know what we got cut off before. But can you just take us back, right, to the night that you had spoke of before? Because I didn't know we got cut off.
Which night?
The night that you got shot.
Oh, the night I got shot.
Right,
Man, the night I got shot. What you want to know about it?
From tell me about that day. Like tell me
Man,
about that day
fucking
from the beginning to the
lit,
end.
Man.
Tell me about that day from the beginning.
I got up. I don't know what time I got up, but I got up and Sleepy Red called me. He was my barber, our barber Cyril. You hear me? Legendary Barber C. Shout out to him over at the Toya Experience, right down Crowder where I got shot at. By the dagger shot. Yeah, he up in there. But after you see my haircut, you like it? Legendary Barber C, Toya Experience. But Sleepy was already over there getting a cut. It's my dog. He getting a cut. He gonna call me, man. Come get a cut, so we could have a cut type of your vibe. You know that's us. Mm-hmm. If I'm going to get my haircut, I'm gonna call you, man. What up? Did you need a haircut? Come get a haircut. Let's get a haircut, so we could have a haircut. You feel me? Real. Right. So that's what happened. Cool. Boom. I done got up. Fuck it. About to go get my haircut. So I put some clothes on. Cause I'm about to have a haircut. Get a haircut. Leave the barbershop. Come in the 9 through the hood. Exit Louisa. The gas station day and night. Right there. That's where a lot of people out the 9 and out the hood be at. It's right down the street from where the original Desire was at. People so desire they can't go too far from it. Gotta stay somewhere right here by it. Like even my mother, we just live walking distance to that area. That's how prominent that area is. But at the same time, wait, I forgot what the fuck you asked me
about that day. That day.
So I got a haircut. Went back in the hood by the gas station. Chilling, just talking to a few people that's out there. But you know how New Orleans is. People love a gathering. So, as cars passing and people seeing people, they pulling up and they hopping out and just talking to people and now they chilling. And then somebody see all them people chilling, so they pull up and now they chilling. Before you know it, by nightfall, going on. Everybody outside, like, because motherfucker probably call people, man. Everybody out here, man. Woo. People that you wouldn't necessarily even be able to. Yeah,
by day and night.
By day and night. Right. People you wouldn't necessarily run into.
Right.
They there.
That's on Legion Field, right?
No, that's on Louisa.
On Louisa. Mm-hmm. All right. Right by the train tracks and shit.
But people you wouldn't necessarily run into. You'll run into them or whatever, so, people like, come on, man, such and such here, come holler. So before you know it, it's an event, people there, everybody outside, having a ball. I'm feeling good, enjoying my fucking day. I just got a fresh haircut. I'm fresh, like, fuck, I'm having a good time. I'm around all people out the hood, even people I ain't so in. Like, that's feel good. That's that feel good for me, because I'm locked in, I'm hood. So when I'm around people from the hood, we gonna talk about hood shit. We gonna rib. We gonna do all kind of shit that you wouldn't do in your everyday life. That shit that your insides really be craving for, cause you so used to growing up in the hood, waking up, going outside, and this that Like, you know, when habits form, even if you break the habit, it's never gone. It can start again if you start again.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So some habits that we deem good, we crave those habits. And my habit is I be liking to be around people out my hood.
Right.
That's my habit.
So you at the day and night.
I'm at there at night,
Right.
chilling. Like I said, just got a haircut, fresh. I get a phone call. It's my partner. My partner was in Texas the last time I talked to him. So he said, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm at day and night, the gas station." He said, "I'm about to come holler at you." But no, other days he'll call me and ask me where I'm at or whatever. And I tell him where I'm at is he in Texas, and he just really won't joke with me on the phone while I'm doing some New Orleans shit, because he missing the New Orleans shit. You feel me? Because, you know, them habits that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's normal, them type of phone calls. So when I get the phone call, my mind state of it is that you gone and you just want to know what a nigga doing down here. I tell you, you say, "I'm going to come holler at you." No, he said, "I'm about to come holler at you." I said, "Down here? Man, I'm about to come holler at you."
Mm-hmm.
Why that go? That
Yeah,
ends the
down
that's
here,
that
bitch.
end the conversation, nigga. "Man, I'm about to come holler at you." That ends the conversation.
Right.
Conversation ended. Finish enjoying the day. You know I'm high and shit. I'm enjoying the fucking day. This is a beautiful day. Everything going good.
What day of the week it was?
I don't motherfucking know.
Right.
Probably a Thursday.
All right. Middle of the week.
So you can always find out because it was December 3rd.
All
So
right. All right.
2020.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Look that date up in whatever day it was. That was that day.
Right.
I got some photos and shit that I'm gonna show you, you know, pertaining to that situation.
Oh.
But all right, I get the call, you gonna come. Cool, answer the call, that's what it is. I finished enjoying the day. As time progressed, you show up. Bitch, I thought you was like, you know, the whole 9 yards. Bitch, I thought you were gone. What the fuck you doing down here? That type of shit.
It was a Thursday.
All right, so, you know, that's that. Boom. Chill. This my homie. I grew up with from small, Pleasure Street.
Mm-hmm.
So he, you know, have a relationship with all the same people I have a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
So he doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. As the night wind down, my daddy was also out there. As the night wind down, my daddy said he about to go. I said, "I'm right behind you, Pop." The car was parked behind the gas station. I go get the car from behind the gas station, bring it to the front of the gas station, but instead of me pulling up in front of the gas station and leave and go with my daddy, I pull up and finish talking. So while I'm talking, my partner walk up, "Man, give me and my girl a ride home." Come on. I'm really supposed to be about to go meet Sleepy so we could go in the studio, but I can't leave my dog and this girl. This girl need a ride automatic. I'm bringing real nigga syndrome.
2 other options.
That
before
real
you got
nigga
there.
syndrome though. See, real nigga syndrome, you gonna do what's real. That man, fuck it. Fuck your initial plans. Fuck what you supposed to be doing. I'm about to go do something else. That real nigga syndrome. Done it. Fuck it. Come on. Whole while y'all got a whole situation going on that I know nothing about. But come on the ride, you never tell me nothing about the situation that's going on. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm driving, just regular fucking driving. I'm not thinking about any of this shit. I get off the exit, stop at the light, fucking truck pull on side up and go to shoot in a fucking car. By me being a street nigga, I'm never gonna panic about the situation. But my first mind was pull off. I pull off. They done shot now. I'm shot 9 times. So no telling how many times that bitch went off. You feel me? But I don't know I'm shot 9 times. But I know a fucking hospital is right there. I'm talking about right there. It's the hospital right there. My mind automatically say I'm shot. Go to the hospital. I turn a corner and I'm flying down the street trying to go to the hospital. And what I realized after, I saw that coming up Lake Forest, you could make a turn before Reed and go in the hospital. you know how they got all them little strip mall things, and you could turn right there and go to the hospital.
Right.
But it's nighttime. I'm flying already trying to make it to the hospital shit.
Trying to make it to Reed.
Yeah, and I passed that up thinking about Reed, but I didn't even know about it till after the situation.
Right.
When I went back around there and I saw, like, damn, I could have turned
They got
right
like a
there.
whole little emergency lane
man, I coulda,
almost where you could have shot
hit that little
straight through.
bust that right there, and I could have made it, but I'm glad I didn't, because that's how God worked. They didn't have the capabilities to save my life how university had.
They don't.
University had one of the #1 trauma units. So that hospital, I probably would have died if I would have made it to that hospital.
Look, and I don't mean, and I'm just saying this for anybody that's watching this. Tell this to anybody. Put this in your book. Like, that hospital at New Orleans East, like,
don't go there if you get shot or some shit,
like,
and you dying. Don't go there. They're not capable.
You
of
gotta get
saving
the
your
West
life.
Jeff or University. Like, if you're
Go
on
to
the West
university,
Bank,
I'm team
if you're on the
university.
West Bank,
Save
make
my
it
life.
the West Jeff, because they do have they do have
They do
treat
have
guns.
access to
They
fucking
they
hold
treat
you.
gunshots.
They have the capabilities to keep you stable enough to get you to university.
Right. Yeah, University is the #1
Yes.
spot for gunshots in the state.
Yes.
In the state. So, but if you on the West Bank, get the West Jeff. If you in the city, try to get the University. If you could get to the New Orleans East Hospital, get there. Yeah, they just gonna call the University to come get you, but maybe they could get you stable. All right.
Yeah, they can stabilize
Back
you.
to your story. Back to you.
But that was really it.
Yeah,
I got off the
sorry.
interstate. And I went to reach for the radio, because I ain't had no music. We ain't had nothing on. We just quiet in the car riding.
Right.
And I think we quiet because they already know what's going on, what's on their mind. I can't even tell you if they was looking to see if something. I don't even know. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
You didn't know that then, too.
Yeah, so, but I wouldn't say that because I don't really know. I wasn't paying attention to
So
that.
did y'all get to New Orleans East Hospital?
No, I
You
crashed.
never made it. All right.
As
So-
we was going up Lake Forest, I was losing too much blood, and I
Right.
passed out, and I went up the Nutri-Ground and hit a pole. And like I saw the pictures of the SUV I was in after it had like a U, yeah, like because I was flying.
Right.
I'm trying to get to the hospital. I'm shot.
Right.
You feel me? And when I passed out, that car still moving at the same speed. I'm
Right.
just not in control of it no more.
Right.
So it hit the fucking neutral ground, boom, and hit the pole, boom. And the pole was able to stop the car. But by my partner not being as injured as me, he was able to flag somebody down. You feel me?
Right.
He flagged somebody down and he called the ambulance. And I thank God, because I was shot 9 times and the ambulance still was able to get me and bring me to a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the average nigga, man, I would have been dead.
Yeah.
So
This
what was
is
your
assault
next
rifle,
memory?
close range.
What was your next memory after that?
My next memory is waking up in the hospital.
And what was
I'm
that
on the
like?
medication. I'm looking around. I can't talk because I got the trach in my throat. Got tubes down my fucking nose. But I'm waking up and I'm looking around. I don't remember at this point what happened. I'm trying to figure out in my mind, like, why am I in a hospital? So I'm just looking around. When I look down, like, to look at myself, I saw my fucking hand was gone. I'm thinking I'm tripping. I just lay my head back again, like, close my eyes, like, man, this fucking medicine got me fucked up in this bitch, tripping in this bitch. Man, I come back again and look and move that bitch, man, that bitch was gone. Man, I ain't understand. I didn't understand what the fuck happened. What's going on? My fucking hand gone. And my mama came and she was like, I couldn't talk, so she was like, you wondering what happened with your hand? She said, you don't remember what happened? I shook my head, no. My mama said, look, just relax, get better. She ain't want to tell me. Just relax, get better, you all right. At this time, I don't know that girl dead. I don't know none of this shit when I wake up. That's why I say I woke up a new person. That's why I say old dirt died. You feel me? Because I woke up with really no memories of none of that shit. You feel me? It wasn't until later when God felt like he wanted me to understand what happened. He wanted me to learn what I needed to learn from that situation. That's when memories start coming back about the situation. You feel me? But other than that, I was fucked up. Me personally, as the person I am, I wake up and my fucking hand gone. Like, I never experienced no shit like man, my fucking hand gone. Look, I'm talking about this bitch sold up and everything already. Like, what the fuck? But I was in a hospital a long time. That's why I'm gonna show you these pictures, man. I was fucked up, dog. Like, I was so swole, like, you couldn't even really recognize, like, that's me type of shit. But that's what happens when you out here in them streets and you get shot. See, niggas be claiming, you know, bitch, I hit you with the 50. Man, if you shoot a person, a human body 50 times, man, you know what that's gonna do to it? I understand, like, you fuck that nigga. You hate him. That's what you want to do to him. I understand that. But for the ones that don't have that hate in your heart like that, and you just doing it for, like we was saying, about revenge and all that shit, man, just know, bruh, that you could be on the opposite side. You could never get your enemy and they get you. However God wanted to go, that's how it's going to go. If you think you in control, I know you out of control. The average person know they don't control shit. If you think you in control, I know you out of control. And that's for real, bro. Man. But yeah, that day, fuck, it changed my life or whatever. But I look at it in a positive way. I was speaking with someone yesterday and they told me, man, I don't see how you not bitter. Bitter for what?
You still living.
Fuck, I'm bitter for. Somebody didn't wake up this morning and I'm mad because of this. I have no reason to be. If I woke up, I have no reason to be mad about nothing. Because after that is my church. Nigga, you could quit your job and start this. Your church, you choose your happiness. If you looking for something to make you happy, you ain't gonna never be happy. For real. If you looking for something to make you happy or somebody to make you happy, you ain't gonna never be happy. Right. Happiness comes from inside. Peace comes from inside. You can't gain this from somewhere. Somewhere might make you be able to be peaceful, right. Feel more comfortable being peaceful, but it's not making you peaceful. Right. You make you peaceful. You make your decisions, your choices when you wake up in the morning. God intended you to be happy if you woke up this morning. Right. He didn't wake you up for you to be sad, for you to go through this, for you to do this. He woke you up for you to be happy. Right. God said, lean not to your own understanding, right? Right. But we choose to do everything our way. That's leaning to your own understanding and wonder why it don't be working.
Right. Right. You do it the right way.
This I feel like this, bro. If everybody just be open-minded to the concept of I am a good person, you'll be good to other people. I don't care if you're a killer, I don't care if you're a bank robber, I don't care if you're a scammer, I don't care if you're a prostitute. If you have this mindset, I'm a good person, you'll be good to other people. You could still be a prostitute and be good to other people. Like, life could be good if we start choosing to be good as one. See, your life good, my life good. But our life is now our life good together. We making our life, our different lives good together right now. If more people done that, life would be, man, lit.
See, one thing I'm gonna do that I promise you I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take this to the Faulks. I'm gonna make
you making promises. Let me hear this shit.
I'm gonna make up my kids like before we say. Because one thing about the Faulks is we pray at the Faulks. We say Our Father first all the time. They're like we talk about community. We talk about loving each other, right? All that type. So one thing I'm gonna start making them do is say that I'm a good person.
I'm a good person.
You know what I'm saying? Like, be a good person. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I feel like,
see, that's your add-on right there.
right.
I see, now that's our thing. I'm a good person, be a good person. That's our thing.
Facts.
Me and you.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
us.
Facts.
I'm a good person, be a good person. That's me and you right there.
Facts. Facts. And look, and bring, like, and because I really want, like, I really invest a lot of my time into the future, into the kids.
Right.
Like, I love kids,
You
bro.
understand your assignment, man.
And I invest everything into them. So anything good that I could get, especially from us doing this, we've been pieing, what, 3 months now?
Mm-hmm.
You did, like 3 months we've been doing this pie. And the whole thing, we ain't really know what we was doing when we started doing it. We just was like, you say I gotta do something.
The key is to do it.
Right. And
You don't have to know how to do it. Just do it.
He said, look.
Because you actually know how to do it. You are capable of way more.
We're
than
gonna
you
learn week
understand.
after week, but we had to start.
Right, you had to
And
start.
on his ass, like, son, just fucking do it.
He made me do it. I was like, well, come on, that's how we ended up with the Rob. But
I didn't want to be here. I just wanted to be behind.
He wanted to be behind. I said, no, you gotta fuck that. Come
Gotta
on,
be
like,
there.
come on.
Yeah.
Why not? You have something to add. Always be there. If you have something to add, don't hide you. Nah, do it.
I'm gonna support my nigga.
But that's something I'm gonna bring to the Pulse, and that's something that I'm gonna always stay connected with you on, because I know you always. So when I start doing the talent shows and all that stuff, I want you, front center, judge,
I'll be a judge.
all that.
I'll be a host.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Period.
And we gonna do that. I appreciate you coming. Cause whenever I call you, whatever you
like
hit
me
you
up,
always
I respond promptly.
Prompt, dog.
I definitely appreciate
I'm
you
the
being
type
here,
of
my
person
brother.
like that's the type of person I am.
And I love you for that, bro. And you always been a person in my life that I always admired and looked
From
up
a
to.
distance.
You did, and I always looked up to you. You did, and I always looked up to the
Appreciate
fact
it.
that how other people look at you.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying? Because I admire that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I worked hard for that,
Bro. And I thank you for coming here, blessing our Music Box Studios with your presence, bro.
My
You did,
pleasure, man.
and that's from the heart, real shit.
My
You
pleasure,
did,
man.
real shit.
I
This
enjoyed this, man. It's a vibe, man.
facts. This Benjamin's Room podcast, episode 15. You did the ZIRE Dirt, Nine Wall. You did,
Yes, Lord.
New Orleans hard is ordered. Don't forget that part.
They got you now.
man. Love. We out.
Lord.
All right, now listen. I'm dope. I get them high like smoking herb. I'm a poet. They snap to my spoken word. I give my all to y'all, my story told. From the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my soul. I'm always in black, cause deep inside I harbor hate. I'm desire made. I use my head like a Harvard great. I done been through all the different changes in life, and nothing compares to being on that stage in them lights. Every track I got on, homie, believe I blessed it. It's something about my flow, shit just so majestic. I work my balls on a regular basis. Face it, them niggas just regular basic, nigga. I make music like a cello. The dime of New Orleans, nigga, like Carlos Marcello.
Straight out there.
Boom. Nine Wall shit.
That's all.
Music Box Studios. We out.
Now put some in a fucking beast, man. Hey.